Grand Rising, one and all. Something about that. As I come on, and I say, "Oh, yeah, I didn't shower yet. I don't care. No disclaimers. It's my morning thinking, my morning routine. I just meditate, and I was meditating on this. Let me look at everybody because this is serious stuff. Sometimes I look at the screen. That's why I look away so I don't get distracted by my own face. I'm distracting. Okay, here we go. Many criminals, many bad people, many drug addicts say they never felt love. Their love was substituted. Their parents didn't know how to show love, or they didn't have any parent, or there's some break in that early connection. I'm not a psychologist. I do have degrees. It doesn't matter. I have a human sense. I just know. I know better than anybody else. I love people. I love people bad. And I'm an empath. I'm just a full-on empath. And as a CEO, and it's Women's Month, and I think we just can't be afraid. And I think this is where it goes to. Teachers, mothers, women are made to be afraid. It's like a systematic. Now I'm starting to poke a finger. I didn't intend to poke a finger, but I'm trying to overstand too. But it's like a systematic. De-strengthening of the innocence. I think somewhere in our history, man discovered that women were spiritual beings, very powerful, and they didn't need to pick up arms or build or fight with their hands, because they could fight with their mind, with their spirit, with their heart, with their soul, with their trinity, the woman. So the man's strength is, I don't even know how that would work, but I guess, this way, and the this way. But funny enough, man's sexual thing is, men is this way and woman is this way. You see how they did that? So they even inverted the pyramid. So the men is supposed to be like at the top of the pyramid, No, the pyramid is supposed to be this way. Father, mother, child. Imaginai, Abajanai, and all the offspring. Simple. We are, all of us together make only one part of the Trinity. Okay, that's one today. The next one. Words of wisdom, you can say whatever you want to say. I know what I'm talking about. Because in music, I say face the devil, I did. And I really found, what I found the devil is? Found the devil is artists, promoters, engineers, people behind the scenes that really want to be in front of the scenes. Truly. Yeah, really want to be in front of the scenes, but don't feel they have the guts. So they feel because you have the guts to stand up and want to be an artist or an entertainer, you must be crazy, or you deserve to be put down. We need to take you down. We don't want to make you always feel that you should be on the stage. You're better than us. You have more to say. Okay, so now back to the mental slavery and the human psyche. I've heard many prisoners say that they remember at one time being shamed. Could have been by a teacher, school teacher. Funny enough, most of those stories that I heard were males being shamed by women. I run a brand, and God has given me this position to face some really bad man and hold them accountable, and some of them do evil. Maybe they did it on drugs or whatever. They were trained and their head's not right, and the next time I don't know, not my problem. You can love the being and hate and abhor and want fire burn upon the sin. And we all know what sin is. We don't have to take up any religion to say sin. Everybody knows what good and bad is. You know it from your child. You know when something feels right, and you know when something feels wrong. And it's society that keeps, because of their own generational curses and the things that they took from the past. I might have started this conversation a little bit yesterday on the Marilana channel, but I had to come on the clean way today. And again, I can't look at myself. I look at myself, I get too distracted by my beauty. So I hope you're enjoying and listening to the depth. I'd love to look you in the eyes if it was one-on-one, or if I had a live audience, but there's something about the camera screen. I don't see you, I see me. That I'm just talking to myself. So I want to focus on the power of this. So here we go. Shame, guilt, fear. the fear that our moms have. We need to really warrior up and make sure that our girls, little birdie came here to say that our girls shouldn't have to have fear. I shouldn't have had to develop a strong, rough voice. I did because I was always in defense, and now we're getting blamed again. Women are getting blamed, and they're saying, well, you want all this independence, and no, bullshit. I didn't ask for that. Who asked for that? I didn't ask for that. Put your hand up if you didn't ask for any woman's lib. Or I mean, I get maybe that you have to start with extremes, to come back to balance. Maybe some of us really have to be, hit in the head before we know, like, the wall hurts, or moving too fast hurts. But, we alive? Yeah, we're alive, yeah. Alright, so let me see if I can try to make these, so the connections sometimes come to me, these epiphanies come to me, and the connection is so simple. Because I'm trying to weed out, I'm trying to forgive people that I'm really angry at. So I'm learning to really be specific. I'm angry at what you did to me. I just had to talk about an artist today that we took off the label for coming live and talking about my privates and defaming me. So now if they want to fix it, they have to go the same way. You have to go the same way. I mean, that's just common sense, y'all. If you want to fix something, and there's a few people that did stuff to Rostam, I'm not saying like you hurt me physically, the law of the land. But if you said things, yeah, the law of society. So there's some people that not on our label that said some really nasty things. Did know me, took my show from me, and they really, again, they didn't even take it from me. It's about me, but it's also about my whole label, my whole brand, and what I represent. I represent protection for artists, knowledge for artists, because I am that mentally enslaved artist. I am that slave artist that wanted to serve, wanted people around me happy. Maybe I got beat. Maybe I felt some pain I wanted to avoid. Maybe my genes felt that pain. So, I know a lot of you know that feeling, the song and dance. So you meet these narcissist people. You have narcissist people in your family. You have to tiptoe around them, right? You can't say certain things because you don't want that chaos. Thank you for being with me here, y'all. Cleanway Records music. They still have to decide if I want to be a prophet or I'm going to be do my video today for Real World. I'm really excited. The sun came out and it's windy, but I think I know what I need. If you're in the South Florida area, check in. But right now, yeah, letting go of generational curses, letting go of shame, addressing shame head on. So to the women out there that have been scared, to the men out there that have been afraid, don't be afraid to speak up. Keep speaking up and speak up no matter what. We have to, man. We have to. It's crazy. You think people that get shot or people that get, you think that's, no, man. The more you think about it, the more you fear, the more that's what's going to happen to you. The more you face your fears. And right now I'm talking and like the birds are just coming in this tree. And I haven't even fed them lately. I got to give them some food. I was giving them some food for wild birds. Some sweet little birds coming here. I do have the sugar water for the, again, I'm digressing, but it's okay because we're having a conversation. But the shame part, the shame part. Don't let anybody do that to you. Guys, I did till now. There's things that I did that I took part in. Part was I was too young and I was free of mind not to know that it was something bad. But now I would be shamed because I did those things when I was little. Then as I got older, I was coerced, yes, because I didn't over, I'm on the unraveling of the child, the unraveling of the shame, the unraveling of the mental slavery continues. I think I'm really good at it. I think I'm great at it. I think I'm amazing at it because I'm an empath and I freaking love people. I really love people. But I've been manipulated too. So I'm unraveling to really discover what my soul drive is, what my passion is. And that's really all we're here to do. And if you fuck it up, you're just going to have to keep coming back and it's going to get worse each time. I know that too. I believe that. And look into the teachings of His Imperial Majesty. Rastafari will always get you through. It makes more sense than even these programs out there. Because until you really know how to find your true self, Everything else is still mental slavery. Everything else is somebody else's program, somebody else's, you know? So happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Find your balance. Look at you guys now. I'm gonna go shower and get ready for my video shoot today, South Florida. So connect with Ross Dumpin if you're there. She'll be going live. And it's a big one, y'all. Shame and mental slavery, but we can do it. We can do it together. We really can. If I can come on, like, you know, unshowered, like, oh my gosh, I'm like, if I start looking at myself, oh man, yeah, I'd want to do stuff just to numb that pain of, like, and I have physical pain. But there's so much else. There's just so much else. Like just breathing. Just allowing yourself to just be for a moment. It's okay. Just tell your flesh it's okay, no matter what they try to do to your flesh, your face, or whatever. You know, it's okay to just be. And don't be afraid to go back to that shame that little inner child felt. You know, it's a beautiful thing. And keep journals and speak about it. And write the people the messages and speak out to them. But then don't send it. Try not to send it. Try not to press go. Try to just really give it to yourself first and slow it down. That's what I have to say. So I'm going to go shower and get ready and get presentable. Cleanway Records trademark. Happy Women's Month. I just finished editing the TV show. It is crazy. It is off the chain. Competition is like people want to get our advertising space and everything. And I started going hard after the money because I had pains in me. But I decided that I want to just separate from the people that were causing me pain in a civil way first. Give myself a chance to process it all. Write it down, write my books, be prepared to go hard and go to war. And then just sit and just ask God what to do. I love you all. Have just a little more faith today, a little mustard seed of faith. Let me just show you some great things I'm doing. I got some little growth. Welcome from South Florida. But this is the coolest thing, guys. So there was last week was the full moon, then was the blood moon. And again, South Florida today. Marilana Ross doing a video. So I got I had these seeds. These are lotus seeds. Japanese lotus seeds. They're supposed to grow like some of the most beautiful flowers. They're supposed to take like any anger or aggression out of the home, like overload testosterone. 5 seeds immediately popped, and now I think they're all going to pop. They say they never all pop. You'll get a dead seed. This is already coming, and these 3 look like they also are ready to pop. So lotus seed, I think I'm going to try to keep them in water. I think they say eventually you can put soil, you put them in a separate, watch some things and get... But right now, God is taking care of. But the most special thing is with the moon. I put the water outside to collect the moon during the red moon. And they said you leave it out and you have to take it back in before dawn. And then I stored that moon water, and I splashed some into the seeds, and I splashed some into my crystals. Let me show you. And just do something, find something natural, find something out of the box, you know. Love yourself a little more, and don't be afraid. Like your son, your daughters, like go hard with them. Go hard with people, bro. Go hard, kings and queens. Go hard with people. It's really the best thing to do. Force them. Be the pain in the ass. Yeah, man. I don't mind being the pain in the ass. That's what they used to call me. It's not true. It's not a pain in the ass, you know. It's a beautiful thing. Shake people. So I got the crystals. And they say you charge them with the moon water. So they're charged with the moon water. And, you know, I'm studying about the different ones. But right now, I'm actually just letting my body tell me. So I'll just take a stone. Like my head feels funny right now. So natural instinct, I always heard pink quartz is very freeing, quartz and pink quartz. I'm going to take both of them. I have a pink. There's quite a few quartz in here. I think I have a smoky. There's like a yellow special. But I'm going to take, I know this is pink. And this is the white crystal. And my head hurts, so... You know, you could lay down. You could just put the crystals, and your body will tell you. Your body will tell you. So try. If it's salt water, it's brushing your skin. Try a little healing. Cleanway with Marilana. Cleanway Records trademark. Cleanway Records music, the Cleanway t-shirt company, Cleanway in sound. It just keeps growing. And it's really just about discovering your, I don't know, maybe I'm going to be the person that helps people get over addiction. Maybe I'll be the new, 12-step lady to Jah Rastafari. No joke. And that's a surprising thing I learned recently. Again, I digress. So I was talking about why people are criminals. Oh, but the other thing is why people do take things. I don't know if I said it because I want to keep this for any age level, but people take things and people do bad things. And a lot of it comes from that shame. What they say, that loss of love. I'll bring it back, bring it full circle. And you were the one. Christ is within you, and you were the one that can find the Savior, your own Savior within. Rastafari. Power of the woman, power of the man. Ima Janai, Abba Janai, Rastafari. Have a blessed day, y'all. Keep doing the work on yourself and evolve. It's not a revolution, it's just an evolution.